As we shift our focus to some top rookies, it makes sense to start with 4 of them who were all once high school teammates. As upset as Maverick fans were about the Luka Doncic trade, they are now overjoyed at their new superstar. Number 1 pick, Cooper Flagg. The former Duke standout was a top prospect in America when he played at Montverde Academy in Florida. When he appeared at the McDonald's All-American game, he didn't want to compare himself to anyone else, but just focus on showing who he is as a player.
To be honest, I'm not really looking for specific matchups. I'm just playing to have fun and compete. I'm just always trying to win.
3 of Cooper's Montverde teammates are also in the league now. Big man Derek Queen went 13th overall to the New Orleans Pelicans. He's a dominant rebounder with a fluid offensive game.
It's just like a lot of things like rebounding, scoring, making plays, just getting my teammates better and just being a leader for the younger people. It's great because I feel like nobody in the country can guard me. And by having my point guard, my shooting guard, and my small forward, and even Asa can step out. So just leave me a lot of room to go score.
On draft night, Queen was actually traded for one of his former teammates. The Pelicans got Queen from the Atlanta Hawks in exchange for Asa Newell. He led the Georgia Bulldogs in scoring and rebounding in his freshman campaign. At Montverde, the 6'11" forward took a lot of pride in his versatility.
I helped this team by, guarding the post, blocking shots, rebounding, running the floor, hitting pick and pop threes. Kind of like the glue guy of the team. I keep, everybody together.
UConn sharpshooter Liam McNeely was the 4th former Montverde Eagle to go in the first round this past summer. He ended up with the Charlotte Hornets.
I try and be as versatile as I can, obviously to be a great leader, great teammate, but I bring floor spacing with my shooting ability and just play multiple positions.
All of these players gave a lot of credit to Coach Kevin Boyle for how he developed them into pro prospects.
Coach Boyle is the greatest high school coach ever, and he knows what he's doing.
I still talk to my guys from last year, and alumni of Montverde, and they always say that the practices at Montverde are harder than the practices at the college level.
Utah's Ace Bailey may have a ceiling as high as anyone in this year's rookie class. A 6'10" scoring machine, Bailey challenged Cooper Flagg for the top spot in the 2024 high school recruiting class. While Flagg ended up holding on to that number 1 ranking, the coaches at McEachern High School in Georgia wouldn't have traded Bailey for anyone.
Since he was young, he's been able to just do it all, from rebounding to blocking shots to being able to offensive game to, defense.
Ace is the best player in the country. I've been saying that since last year. He's the best player in the country. I've been around basketball a long time. I've been around pros a long time. My freshman year, I played college basketball with Harold Miner and played against, Don McClain and Tracy Murray, Jason Kidd, all those. Ace he has the potential. His upside is ridiculous. He's the best player in the country.
Bailey's long frame and guard-like skill set makes him a perfect fit for the modern NBA game.
I can do it all. Whatever coach wants me to do, I'll do it.
Ace is a product of the times. Right now, everybody's practicing, everybody's preparing and developing these kids to play positionless basketball. Because if you look in the NBA, if you look in college right now, everybody's going to face the basket at some point in time. So with Ace's skill set and what he's been doing and his size, Ace is a product of the times right now. It's just that God has touched him. And when God touches somebody with that extra, no different than an amazing student, no different than an amazing, leader, whatever it may be, Ace has been touched. And so when I see his skill set, I see the product of Kevin Durant. I see the product of the NBA right now. So when I look at the NBA, I can see Ace.
Bailey's former Rutgers teammate Dylan Harper is also among the league's top rookies. The 2nd overall pick landed in San Antonio. The son of longtime NBA player Ron Harper, Dylan has always been known as a dynamic scorer, but over the past 2 or 3 years, he tried to prove he has other elements to his game.
For me, just really all of high school is really that was probably a red flag I had. I don't play defense, stuff like that. So just for me trying to change the narrative, just for me being a competitor, I think that's probably one of the main things that stick out to me that I compete with anyone, any day, any time, no matter who you are. So, I'm gonna pick up everyone 94 feet, but it's just for me just trying to win, honestly. Being a winning player, just doing whatever I gotta do to win.
The Spurs actually have 2 top rookies to keep an eye on. Carter Bryant went to San Antonio with a 14th overall pick. He was a 5-star prospect when he played at Corona Centennial High School in California.
I've never had a player like him at Centennial, where the combination of the size, the length, the athleticism, and the skill set. We've never had that. We've had guys bigger, but they don't have the skill set. We've had guys that maybe have a better skill set, but they don't have that length, that size, and that athleticism. he's what NBA guys look like.
I mean, it's great. He's a guy that's coached a bunch of high-level players, so for him to teach me the stuff that he was teaching some of his guards, some of his bigs, his wings, and for me to be able to use that and put it in my game and make it work well for me, it's been great for me.
Another rookie to keep an eye on is former Texas Longhorn Tre Johnson of the Washington Wizards. We caught up with him during his junior season at Lake Highlands High School. At the time, he had the #1 ranking in the 2024 high school class.
I step on the court, I feel like I'm the best player in the court at all times, no matter who I'm playing against or who else is out on the court. That's just confident wherever I go, like whenever. But whenever I step on, I'm not really trying to show what I can do. Everybody knows what I can do. I'm just trying to do whatever the team needs for us to win.
Tre would transfer to Link Academy for his senior year, but not before he led Lake Highlands to its first state championship since 1968.
I think it was a great way to go out to win a state championship. It was a good way to go out and then just beg for the community. We ain't won one in a while, so just winning that one was big.